All right, we've got the next 2020 season Formula One Grand Prix event. It's gonna be Singapore Grand Prix. So here we go. This event, of course, does not have a set PR requirement. I believe it's a 7 stage event, and from what I understand, you this is like a special event, the old school special event, as in each tier unlocks per day, so you have to wait between stages. So you do get 3 hour instant service and instant tuning offer at the beginning. So if you want, if you don't want to struggle, and if you have the means to afford all the necessary tunings to make the process of running through this event easier, then you can take advantage of that instant tuning offer within first 3 hours. So I am starting this event near the end of my day here, about half an hour before the midnight here in US. So that way I can get through more or less the stage 1 and stage 2 right away, especially while that 3 hour instant service offer is still ongoing. And yeah, a new circuit. And this one, as I was saying, kind of similar to Monaco. I would say it's the closest thing. As you can see, the tuning setup, more emphasis on grip and acceleration, and decent amount of on brakes as well, and not as much on top speed. So the difference, of course, being this one is significantly longer than Monaco. So it's like a Monaco on steroids, right? So here we go. If the game has chosen Ferrari for me because I have, a level 5 driver and level 9 team principal, as you can see here. But, well, if I ran with that, event itself would be significantly simpler. But I am thinking Williams Racing, where I have zero experience on both driver and team principal. So it's, kind of give you guys an example of what the event might be like if you run with if you pick this one as your first event to run in 2020 season. And sure, let's pick George. I mean, doesn't really make a difference. That would have been interesting if the two drivers actually had a different upgrade path, if you will. But nah, it's just different picture in this game. They are identical, more or less, in terms of their driving skills and strength. Anyway, the tuning setup for Singapore Grand Prix motorsport events require a tuning setup for their unique race condition, a setup that focuses on grip, perfect for the numerous challenging corners of the Marina Bay Street Circuit. Right. Okay, so complete the Formula One Singapore Airlines Singapore Grand Prix 2020 7-stage special event for your chance to earn a 2020 season Formula One car and the Singapore Grand Prix tuning setup. I want to say if you if you don't finish within the 7 days, I think you can still continue and finish it off. But if you don't get it done in 7 days, you don't get to win the car. You will, once eventually you finish, you will win the tuning setup though. So at least that's how the prior Grand Prix events have run. So we'll see. Anyway, starting with the stage 1, welcome to Singapore. Here we are, champ, the Marina Bay Street Circuit. This circuit holds a couple of interesting records. It's got more turns than any other current Formula One circuit, and it's also the longest race on the calendar. So yeah, new circuit, a lot to learn here. Sure, you've noticed it's as hot as a furnace here, and Singapore, I mean, we expect a pretty high humidity too, right? And don't expect it to cool down much at night. You can understand what makes this such a challenging race. All right, so yeah, as you can see there, 18 minutes before next like stage opens up, it says yeah, more goals in 18 minutes. So goal stage one, we just have 3 goals to complete. Just to get familiar with the circuit, right? So here we go. With that being said, let's not waste any time. Free practice has just started, so let's get out there. Follow the driver in front of you for a minute. So, all right. So there it is, the instant R&D and instant service offer. Which, by the way, if you have some outstanding Grand Prix events from 2020 season, you can take advantage of that 3-hour instant service and instant R&D on tunings. Something to keep in mind. Anyway, we just have to tailgate for a minute. All right. And we got a full grid. Look at that. Where am I starting? Towards the end of the circuit, I think. Yep. I think this is the longest straight. Hard right-hander. This one should be a little bit faster corner. Hamilton a little overly cautious. And then a quick combination that leads to a little bridge, but we finished prior to that. All right, so pretty quick run through the first sector of the circuit for 136 driver XP and 9,900 motorsport dollars for, I guess, a lap. It's not as high of a payout, but that's okay. All right, so 1 goal done. And in terms of picking out the team for the event, since this one does not require you to get meet any PR requirement, I don't know. You can pick a team that you've already been using. That will, of course, make the event easier and less costly. But the downside of it is if you have gained enough team principal XP to near max or possibly already maxed out, then if you need to get any tuning setups from this event, that 150 team principal XP that you would gain would go to waste. So, what is that? 4,200 principal XP is what you get if you max out all 28 tuning setups from a particular event. So if you have a team that has, spare 4,200 team principal XP before hitting 9,000, then that would be probably a good team to choose. Give you some flexibility, So if you don't want to use your motorsport dollars, you can rely more on the team principal level or the driver level. Or if you have extra and you would like to get more motorsport, if you like to get more tuning setups, then you could go that route as well. So you kind of have the flexibility. And of course, in my case, I'm starting fresh, which allows me, once again, not as much flexibility because any boost of this car's performance is going to surely depend on what I get out from getting tuning setups, really. Right, so anyway, let's continue on. Goal 2. And what do we have? It's going to be an average speed challenge. Target is 110 miles per hour or 177 kph. So there we go. And I think it's just a single lap, right? Yeah. A little too much speed there. Hard right angle. Hairpin. A few mistakes along the way, but part of the learning process, right? All right. So I'm assuming early stages are more or less dedicated to learning the circuit, as I am fast approaching the 5 million motorsport dollar limit here. So maybe I should get some tunings. Down the road. All right, so 2 goals done. And for stage 1 completion, see, it looks like you're feeling a bit more comfortable out there. The session is almost over, but some more practice overtaking. Overtake everybody. All right, so that'll be overtaking 19 other opponents. I got 3 laps to do it. I'll do what I can. I'll try. All right, we're good. Getting a bit more familiar with the circuit. Still pretty plagued with a lot of mistakes. Alright, so let's pick up a few more motorsport dollars for the effort. That counts for 3 laps. Alright. And that will do it for stage 1. Alright. 10,000 motorsport dollars for that effort. Stage 1 completion reward. And are we getting any? Okay, 5 gold. That's it for free practice 1. But you'll be relieved to get out there, get out of that car. I'm sure you can really feel the heat in there. Something you'll have to get accustomed to. You can expect to lose a few kilos throughout the race on Sunday. Like we've already said, it's a challenging race in several ways, but for now, go take a well-deserved break. I'll see you here tomorrow for free practice 2. Alright, so that will be it for stage 1. We'll catch you guys in stage 2 video coming up next. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.